What's up, everybody? Stevie Breach coming to you. Just got done with a workout over here today, and today's my day off. I'm going to be celebrating my youngest daughter's 4th birthday. Good God, for you guys that have been out there watching the Stevie Breach channel since 2010, I can't believe it. I mean, it's a day like this that really makes me reflect of how long I've really been doing this crap. But let's talk about the big one. I just listened to the Brian and Vinny show, and they were hyping up how big this match is going to be at the Elimination Chamber. It's hard to believe that we've been really, wanting this match for a long, long time. We're finally going to find out who the King of Trios is in the WWE. There's been some time. The Shield has been with us for over a year now, and in that time they've had a 3-man band who we haven't seen on TV in a little while, and then the Wyatts have come along, and they've used other various superstars to fight the Shield. It seemed like every month they had a different group of 3 guys for a while, keeping the Shield really, really strong and not repeating things. So that way, they would always have fresh matches. I mean, I don't think it got as good as when they did like Daniel Bryan, Undertaker, and Kane on Raw. That was a good fucking match. They had like Ryback, Sheamus, and Orton. They had Cena, Ryback, and Sheamus was at the Chamber last year. I mean, like they've gone through some really, really good teams, and the Shield has rode the highs, they've rode the lows, and it's finally time, for their big breakup. And what other way to do it than finally have them put over another team that's going to be the new Trios group, and that would be the Wyatt clan. When Bray Wyatt came up, I heard, tons and tons of good things about how good these guys' promos was, how good he was in the ring. And then, he comes in, they have their debut match at SummerSlam with Kane in the Ring of Fire, and I thought it was fucking awesome. But then again, I was there, and every time, somebody hit the mat, the ring would, implode with fire, and I bought into it. I thought that was an awesome match. The people that I were with said that it was kind of weak, and then I get home from my week there at SummerSlam at Disneyland, and everybody's just sort of like crapping on the Wyatts and saying it's not what it once was. And they had a chance to have Kane join the group right there. He went away to make See No Evil 2, and I thought when he came back he was going to be, part of the Wyatts, and instead he just sort of comes out and he's just back on TV, and now, hell, he's corporate Kane. I thought that, the way that Bray Wyatt was sort of going to be, like, brainwashing people, I guess, with his promos, I thought that people were going to start joining the group, and I could see a guy like Zack Ryder joining, and, sort of bringing some life to his character, somebody that, that is a mid-carder with nothing to do at all. Maybe it's being generous calling him a mid-carder. But, he, would ditch the headband and the glossy hair. I don't think he'd go as far as to have him grow a beard, but at least let his hair not be all spiked up anymore and have it, like, sort of slicked back. Get a little bit more grungier, wearing the shitty clothes. Definitely a whole lot better than the turn with Brian. Because I don't think people cared about that at all. He joined, people were like, oh, wow. And they were just like, well, let's get him out of there. And they were just, trying to get to the day that he wouldn't be in the group anymore, instead of just sort of like enjoying what was going on in there. But one thing led to another. But everybody can remember the end of Monday Night Raw. I can't remember when this was, November, December, if it was on the way to I think it was before Survivor Series, because I was guessing it was going to happen at TLC. But they got in the ring and they started throwing down the Wyatts and the Shield. No doubt in my mind with, the breakup of the Shield and trying to figure out if it's just going to be like a one-on-one match, and maybe they'll just replace a member of the Shield. I know some people have saying that Roman Reigns will drop out, become a singles guy on his own, and they'll bring in like Mason Ryan, and then the Shield will continue with Rollins and Ambrose and Ryan. I don't know. I want to see what these guys can do on their own. I'm really, Seth Rollins is the one guy that's been having the best matches of the group. Dean Ambrose is the guy that it's everybody's favorite. Roman Reigns is the guy that everybody is really, really hot on, that everybody, wants to jump on the bandwagon with. When they first came out, I said that Roman was my guy, just because he was the guy that nobody was talking about, and I wanted to pick somebody that I could follow. And it looks like, the wheel on the roulette wheel went around, and I'm the winner. We'll see if he can come out. You know, the guys that I've been following through, you know, Swagger had a pretty good career. We'll have to see what happens with him here. You know, now that it looks like the Cesaro and Swagger tag team is going to end, and what happens to him once he joins the singles run. If he's just going to be that lifelong sort of U.S. Intercontinental title guy now, or if he can get back into that world title picture. You know, when this goes down, honestly, I think you got to pick, you know, the Wyatts to win this. The Wyatts are going on to WrestleMania to face, you know, John Cena. And then the Shield is breaking up, but it's nice to actually be, you know, cheering the Shield. It seems that they're on the face end of this. They're gonna be the good guys, you know, for the first time. I don't think they stand for anything that's right, but you know, they're at least the guys that we're supposed to cheer right now. And this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a good one. I can remember last year when they were gonna do the 6-man with the Shield. I was thinking that they would try to bring the Elimination Chamber into it, but I think they're going to keep that sort of holy to itself, and, you know, that way they're not sort of watering it down with 2 different Chambers matches. Well, I guess when they brought the Chambers pay-per-view as its own pay-per-view, they always had 2. But then again, you know, just make it 1 at the end of the show. That's going to be for the World Heavyweight Championship of the WWE, and this be a 6-man. But it would be cool. I mean, damn, it'd be really, really cool. But let's get it on. The Wyatts versus the Shield. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be one we've been waiting to see. The guys, no doubt, are going to beat the holy hell out of each other. And it's going to be fun and it's going to be good. But put your money on the Wyatts and just, you know, build the storyline of the Shield to see, you know, where they're going from here. Peace out.